and welcome back.
Today we're hanging out with our friends here at Boardwalk, purveyor of fine games in Greenville, South Carolina.
We know that Thanksgiving is just around the corner and you're looking for the perfect game to play with the family after the big meal.
Fluxx is probably not that game, but it is easy to learn and there are a million flavors, so check it out in our Terrible 2
Minute Review.
Fluxx is a 2 to 6 player card game from Looney Labs in which players are desperately trying to win a game of ever-changing rules.
The game begins with one simple rule, and that is that on your turn you draw one card and you play one card. But as those cards are played, the rules are going to change.
The game is played with a single deck, but in that deck there are a number of different types of cards. There are new rule cards which determine how many cards you can play, draw, or keep. There are action cards, which lets you do all sorts of different things. There are goal cards, which establish the new winning condition, and there are keeper cards, which you want to collect in order to fulfill that goal.
In some versions of the game, there are also creeper cards. When you draw one of those, you immediately have to play it, and in most cases, they are bad.
Yes, and when someone completes all of the keepers that are required for the goal that is currently in play, then the game ends. But I've seen it where it's happened in just a few turns or even up to an hour, so you never really know what to expect.
So we've basically already covered what the mechanic does, but tell us what you think about it.
Well, I like that the game is so random and changing. You have to constantly adapt to the latest rules and conditions. But even when there's a rule out there like play all of your cards, you still have to be strategic in how you lay them out. So while it is a simple basic mechanic, it's not a mindless game by any means. I would like to see maybe a master sheet for all of the different goal cards that are in play, because otherwise experienced players definitely have an advantage. Theme.
I like the theme to it. I think the most interesting part about the game is that there are so many versions of it. So there's like pirate version and Monty Python version, and I think there's like 14 total variations. And then in addition to that, there's the board game version and the dice version. So if you're into monsters, or if you're into zombies, or if you're into whatever, there's a version for you out there to play. Each game adds kind of a new twist on the mechanic too, so there's some additional cards and things do different stuff than what you're used to. They've started licensing stuff, so now I think they're kind of seeing it quality increase too. So there's like the Cartoon Network game and the Batman version. So I think art-wise, it's really solid and straightforward and simple, but thematically, it varies just a huge amount depending on what you want to play. Replayability.
And that is one of the nice things about the game, is you can play just the basic game and just whip it out, and people can just start without even really an explanation, and then you can add those strange versions and the other cards and such on the next round and make it more interesting. And this game is just going to be a different experience every time you play, because there's just so many different combinations that could come up with the different versions and stuff all mixed together. I'd say it's probably one of the most replayable simple card games that I know of. Enjoyability.
So I enjoy this game a bunch, especially because I think it says it's for 2 to 6 players. I've played this with like 9 people before. It is really easy for people to pick up, and it's a lot of fun. One of the things we didn't mention is that sometimes there'll be a situation where you'll play a card and it'll actually cost somebody else to win. Some people hate that. I find it hilarious. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this game. It's quick and easy, and you can play it over and over. The real question now is, which one is your favorite?
Starflux. I think Starflux.
Tantrum Mouse gives Fluxx 2 thumbs up.
All right, we're rolling.
Hey guys, and welcome back.
Hey, today, Terrible 2
Minute Review.
No, I think they are shooting.
I think I sniffed a lot. Can you pick up? Okay, wait a minute. Now it makes sense. These people are actually in the video.